Perfect. Perfectly executed, longest intro in the show's history, and it's fitting because it's the Dead. Um, and I think all the other times that I've played them, it's a huge disservice because most of their songs are anywhere from 17 to 47 minutes long. So in the pre-production green room, whatever we want to call it, that looks very much like right now. I said, Jim, we can let it play. They don't care about copyright. They actually encourage you to share their music. Uh, we can bring us down and or in at like the 55 mark. And he said the 55-minute mark. I said,
the 3.5 hour mark.
Yeah. So, yeah, obviously I know you two don't give a fuck because you have made that very known. But for us in this house and in the Ives house, and yeah, it was a bit fucking Bob Weir died. It was a fucking big loss, man. Like the fucking boomers had Jerry, and like us, the younger folk, we had Bobby Weir, and I was like double dipping last Saturday or whenever I had hockey and then was leaving and then had to go to like a corporate fucking something for Marcia's work where I had wear a suit and all that fucking bullshit. And she texted me and was like, "Yeah, Bob Weird." I'm like, "What the no way." And then I'm like, "Damn, it's real." Like Googled it. Yeah, it was real. And then I fucking checked in with Scotty and fucking called. It was just like I thought like years ago when I was younger, like I used to think like which art, like if there was an artist like musical or otherwise or whatever, but usually music, I would say like who would fuck like who would fuck me up most if they died or something, you know what I mean, like for a lack of a better way to put it, or who and I like when I was younger I used to think it would be like Springsteen dying. Not I mean I don't know, he hasn't died yet, so I don't know, but
No,
I can tell you on Saturday when I watched the fucking funeral or the memorial or whatever, I was pretty good up until then, and I was kind of like super hippie deadhead with it. I'm like, nah, don't be sad, man. We were there, we got to experience it, you know what I mean? And then I saw the fucking hearse and the bus on Haight Street, and I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. And I was cheating. It wasn't on the screen, it was on my phone, and I'm like, oh, that's good. And I started to well up, and then a couple points during the thing, I'm like, yeah, I was like, damn, I think, and then I checked myself and was like, damn, bro, I think I've definitely like, I cried more about that one than some people in my own family.
I wound up when Lane Staley died.
Yeah.
That was like one of those. You kind of knew it was coming, but then it was like, oh damn, it happened for real.
Yeah.
I
wait. So you still don't get well up about that one? I don't.
It's one of those.
Years.
It's one of those what ifs. You know, what if?
There's only so many times that I could put that Mad Season album on in a year. You know what I mean? Where it's like before March starts to go. Is everything okay?
Okay.
Are you depressed again?
Should I call for help?
Yeah, like one of those. Yeah, that one was pretty rough. I think sometimes too, like with shit like this, there's times where I've noticed that like artists will die that maybe I wasn't all the way into, and then for whatever reason they die, and then you're like, oh fuck, maybe I should have
Post-mortem you get into them.
I should have explored. Yeah, I should have explored this a little more.
Like Prince.
Yeah.
Well, so that Prince was one for you after?
Yeah, I mean,
what after?
before kind of just like poppy, like. I mean,
And then
when
you
he
saw-
when he played George
and then you
Harrison's
saw-
funeral,
And then you
I
saw
was
Corey and then you saw Corey Taylor do Purple Rain at the club in Minneapolis, and you were like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
yeah.
I had that.
That was a
Good.
crazy one.
I had to put someone on the Prince. One of the young hockey dudes was like, we were in the car and and Prince came on and he was like, Prince? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. Do you want to walk to wherever we're going? I don't, you know what I mean? He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. So then I played the one at, it's like him, Tom Petty.
Yes.
George Harrison's funeral.
George,
Yeah,
it
George
was it.
Harrison,
Yeah, is that what it was? The tribute? Yeah, and they played "My Guitar Gently Weeps."
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, wait, look." Oh, he's like, "Yeah, oh, that's heavyweights." I said, "Yeah, just wait." And then fucking Prince, he's like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Yeah," I was like that, and you also don't understand. I was like, all his songs are about sex, dude.
Yeah.
It was even
Pretty much.
crazy. Even like I didn't know, like after a lot of stuff comes out after they pass, how many songs he wrote for like other people and like
Oh yeah,
current shit. I was like, Prince,
Yeah.
like Prince wrote that? Holy shit! Like some bangers. Like
Oh,
no
yeah.
shit. Yeah,
He
it's
was a
crazy.
genius.
Yep.
Genius. Played every
Absolutely.
instrument.
Yep. Yeah, he played every instrument on all of his albums, and then just had a touring band go out.
Not on all of them, but
Not all of
definitely
them?
on the not on all of them, but on the first one, on his first one for sure, which wasn't the major label release. I believe there was over 19, and he played all 19 on it.
Wow.
But yeah, I just that was one. Yeah, Prince was definitely one of mine. This one was just different. I was like, oh, I kind of, when we were in San Fran, when we went and seen them Friday, we were there for all three nights or whatever. And the first night, like, Bobby Weir didn't sound all that great. Like, and I had a premonition, or maybe it was an adverse reaction to sativa, which my body doesn't handle well. Right? But I was like, all right, maybe I was a little bugged too, but I was like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God, is he going to fucking die on stage, dude? And I said that, and I was freaking out. Okay, little did anyone know that, like, I guess 3 weeks prior, he got fucking diagnosed with cancer and was like going through fucking radiation and chemo and all that. And I guess, like, thinking back, I was like, yeah, we really was fortunate. Like, I did have a feeling like something was up. Like, I was hoping. Everyone there also, I don't think they thought he was going to die, because most of them wouldn't say that. Also, we should probably have like, tonight will be the night, because my hair looks like that. Where's my right?
Tonight will be the night that will fall for you over and over again.
Dude, listen.
I was going to bring up the hair. I was going to bring it up a little later, but go ahead.
I forget. I was trying to get ready. Fucking not before you jumped on. I was like, fucking. It was Jim's on, and I'm fucking.
I thought it was Anthony. I thought Anthony Kiedis was on the fucking.
Yeah,
camera.
I'm trying to fucking. The light's not on, and I'm trying to fucking get in here and plug the computer, and there's fucking. Okay, I'm just jamming fucking things and outlets that probably don't. One definitely didn't go in there. It was like.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen you without a hat. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Probably. Yeah.
That's probably also like. When I came home, I fucking was like, oh shit, look at my hair. I was like, I haven't seen my hair look like that in like fucking 20 years. Like that. Like,
I haven't had hair in 20 years.
Yeah, the Biebs before the Biebs. Thank God that the light's not actually like in the old studio, because definitely lots of gray on the top, dude. Yeah, there it is.
Bill in the green room warming up.
fucking with Anthony Kiedis. It's fucking. Fuck. Yeah, but I think for a lot of the Deadheads, it felt like we're all in a cult, and the leader is gone.
Yeah.
Probably much like what the Mormons felt like after their second leader was gone.
So I was like 8. I think I was 18 when Jerry died. He died in 95, right?
Yes.
And I mean, I don't remember. I remember it was a big deal. I remember where I was when I heard it. Maybe just because social media wasn't around then, but it seemed like there was more going on with Bob Weir's death than when Jerry died. But it could have just been my horrible memory, and I don't remember back that far. I just don't remember it being that big of a deal, but I'm sure it was.
I did. I checked in with Rory Ives too, because we were just talking like a couple weeks ago, about the Dead, and then like Dead and Company or whatever, and I was like, you got to go out, and he's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, it's just, it's not the same, dude. I'm a Jerry guy, and he's like, but then again, he's like, I like Bobby too, and yada yada. So when I found out Bobby died, I fucking called Scotty and was like, yo, I'm like, did you check in with your brother? And he's like, I did. He's like, I just got off the phone with him or whatever. And I was like, yeah, he probably shouldn't be that sad because he's a Jerry guy, dude. Yeah, who the fuck knows? We'll see where it kind of goes from here. I guess, does it morph into something else where it's just John Mayer's band? It certainly kind of like felt like it seemed like that the other night.
How long has he been playing with them?
10 years.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Like, is he even doing his own thing, or is he just strictly just banging out with them?
Oh, interestingly enough, thank you, Mr. Nut.
It's what I do.
You just hit what we call a segue into one of our most favorite targets, India. So Mr. Mayer canceled a couple of dates in Mumbai, I believe next week-ish, something like that. Like, I think it was supposed to be next week, or maybe this week or next week, something like that. And he pushed it back. So I want to say second week of February, something like that. Well, they are freaking the fuck out over there. Like, I can't believe. Are you going to be able to fucking reimburse me my fucking ticket? What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up, you dirty, filthy animal.
Whoa. We have a contingent in India now. We have some Indian fans now. We can't be.
They're not the ones bitching. It's the other ones. So, yeah, they were, I don't know, giving them shit. Like, people are just relentless, right? Like, the fucking dude's fucking mentor just died.
Yeah,
like,
give him some time, will you? Jesus Christ, let him grieve.
Fucking buddy can't have a fucking week off. Like, damn. And he didn't even cancel. He just postponed
it. So he's still going to play there, just at a different date.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Not everyone grieves the same. Not everybody grieves like Erica Kirk. Goes out on a publicity tour.
That's good point. Like, it's WrestleMania. Like, she's fucking waiting. That's gonna be the next one when she comes down like HBK from the fucking zip line, right?
That's the next one. Yeah. That's on the 1-year anniversary of his death.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see, because they're talking about I guess having a lasting impression, like, and what's a lasting impression? Something, I guess, comparable, like what they said was he would like to be talked about or have the music continue for 300 years. So I guess 300 years ago, that'd be like, we're still talking, or not us specifically, but people still talk about Mozart or Beethoven or something like that.
Right.
I can see that.
Sure.
I mean, we're 60 out right now, so we got to get another fucking 240.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, I can see that because you figure what if Mayer sticks around for another fucking 25?
So who's left? Is anybody left?
Just the two drummers.
2 drummers.
Two. Just the two drummers.
I wonder if they
Yeah,
have kids that will kind of like pick it up and took over like where their fathers left off type shit. Just to keep them, just to keep the namesake going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Phil Lesh, the bass player's son, Graham plays. He came out with and did a couple songs with them when we were in San Francisco.
Nice.
Yeah, he kind of kicks around. I don't think I mean he's decent, but like, and I don't want to go as far as to call him like a Bronny James kind of deal. Like I think he's a little bit better than that.
Not like a Wolfgang Van Halen.
Not quite like that. No.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because Wolfie's good.
Yeah.
He's not his dad. But Wolfie can play for sure.
Absolutely.
Wolfie can, he can definitely play. So yeah, I did my duty. I checked in on all my deadheads. None of my fucking sisters checked in on me. Fucking
That's fucked up.
bitches.
To be honest with you, I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah,
that's how far out of the deadhead circle I am. I was like, oh shit, that sucks.
Yeah, they fucking the kid at work was like, oh, so I guess you're gonna talk about your boy tonight, huh? And I'm like, yeah, you might cover it. It'll get mentioned. He's like, oh, what? I said, no, they don't give 2 fucks. Fucking not at all. Now, when David Gilmour fucking dies, Jim's taking off for a month, dude.
Yeah, I'll be in the closet.
Fucking.
I'll be crying in a closet for a month.
Oh man,
that will not be. That's one of the main reasons I spent the money to go see him at MSG. You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was
that's
epic.
Excellent. Another segue. Old Head Richie always says, just buy the tickets, dude. Go to the show.
Yep.
And that's something that I touched on with Rory. I said, yeah, I understand it's not Jerry and it's not the original, but like it's still the music and it's the experience. So like I would put, as far as all the times I've seen the Dead or Dead and Company or whatever the fuck, right? I would put the San Fran trip as 1, right? And number 2, Over the Sphere, I would put the time we seen him at Citizens Bank with fucking Old Head Richie and Chip and the same crew from when Richie bounced his face off the fucking steps in Baltimore, and Scotty and Shark and Bobby T was working too. And yeah, because with all our people, you know what I mean? Like, that's what makes
it's a community gathering.
That's what makes the shit the like live music for me. That's what makes it the best. Whether it's the fucking Dead or fucking Core or whoever is, you're with your people. You know what I mean? And you're all, and then it's the outer ring of your people that are still your same people. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's church to me.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Like I start to fucking wig out. Like if I don't do like a fucking live show a month, like I start fucking like, I'm like, oh dude, yeah, like is there a cover band or somebody at a fucking bar? I have to do something. I don't even drink, but I'll go just to, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, I'll go order a water and have people make fun of me about being on my period or something. You want a cranberry juice, pussy?
my kid's starting to ask to go see Metallica. She wants to go see Metallica.
Yeah.
And they're over in Europe this year, but the rumor is they're going to do a residency at the Sphere next year. So
Okay.
I was like, we could use that as a little vacation.
You're gonna have to sell a lot of fucking candy, dude. Them fucking tickets
Yeah, I
are nuts, bro. You're gonna have to sell the Tessie, dude.
Good. My oldest daughter probably goes to at least 7 to 10 concerts a summer.
Yeah.
At least. Like every other week, it's like, oh, can we go see this? Oh, can we go see that? I'm like, oh, thank God she's got a job.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the other. Yeah. Thank God you have a fucking job, because it ain't like fucking. You know what's crazy? If you go back and look at some of the old shows, like 60s and 70s Johns, they were like fucking
350.
Yeah, craziest one I seen. The craziest one I think I've ever seen was like, I want to say $1.50 or maybe $1 or something. No more than 5 for sure, right?
But to see Black Sabbath.
Yeah, no, it was at the Whiskey. It was fucking the Doors, the Turtles. The Turtles was the opener, the Doors, and then Van Morrison. Before he was Van Morrison, with Face, was it with Fate? No, is that Rod Stewart, or am I right? But it was Van Morrison and somebody else for like a fucking $1.50, dude. Like, what? Fucking, I seen a couple from. They had another one. It was like just 1976 shows just for the summer run, just at the Spectrum, and then it went through all of them, and I think the most was like $9. Most of them were like $5 to $7.50, and it was.
Now my daughter's calling me. He's like, oh, I want to go. Let's get Morgan Wallen tickets. I go on and look, the cheapest seats all the way up top, $385. And she's like, Dad, that's a good price. I'm like, I ain't spending $700. I said, watch them on YouTube. So someone will video it.
Is it an outdoor? Which
the link?
It's at the link.
Just go stand outside, dude.
The very top, like the top, like looking over it, was like $385, and like that was listed green, like a good price. Like, you're out of your mind. Spent $400 for a ticket for a 3-hour show. Nah.
I remember 16-ish. Yeah, so it was the convention. I was working the DNC, like across the street, at the Wells Fargo, or whatever it's called now, the Wells Susquehanna Fun Center,
Xfinity Mobile Arena.
Sure. So we were setting up there or whatever, and across the street at the link was Guns N' Roses was playing that night. So it's like 2:15 break or whatever the fuck, afternoon break or whatever the fuck, right? So I wasn't doing shit anyway. I was breaking the whole goddamn day, honestly. So I'm all like, hey, fuck it, you know what? I'll just go pull up a spot in the parking lot. You know what I mean? I'm just laying in the parking lot like up against a fence or some shit. And fucking Guns N' Roses was doing fucking soundtrack. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you could hear them fucking. So I kind of got up from my little slumber and then just fucking dipped off, walked across, got a little bit closer, and was like, fuck yeah, I'll fucking check it out. You know what I mean? That was the closest I've got to GNR as far as live. I've never seen them.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I've seen Metallica twice. Well, I've been in the building twice for Metallica. Recall seeing them once for sure. The other time, I think, was like the original Summer Sanitarium tour, maybe. I think it was that, or maybe like 02 or 03, something like that.
Load Reload albums?
It might be.
Yeah, time frame sounds kind of right.
High's a Kite on Dust, dude. Fucking zoink, dude. What? My boy Mikey Jr., I watched him he fucking ripped the chair like out of the bolt, like with the bolts out, dude. Like,
dude, when that happened, we went to see Tool at the Xfinity Mobile Arena. I remember when they used to have binoculars underneath the seats.
Underneath the seats, yep.
Well, we didn't want to pay for it, so I don't know. You remember Vinny, right?
Vinny
Garcia.
Yeah.
He had fucking steel toes on, dude. He destroyed this fucking thing. He kicked this thing 1,000 times to get the fucking binoculars out, and he still couldn't get them out. It was unbelievable.
Just to see Maynard hiding in the corner.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out. What the fuck he was doing, because there was something that was climbing up a rope, and it was going on for like 20 minutes. And all you hear for 20 minutes is like, and we're like, what the fuck is that? And Vinny's like, hold on, let me get these binoculars. And he just starts fucking destroying the seat to get them. That was the worst concert.
It was a Tool show?
Yeah, it was the worst concert.
Really?
Yeah, terrible.
Wow.
Terrible. The second worst, my first worst is Pearl Jam. I fell asleep. We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song was called Noose. That was him hanging from the noose. That's what that was. Just not a theatrical arts kind of guy, Jim.
I got all my old ticket stubs somewhere in this basement. I got to find them because there's some gems in there.
I fell asleep at a Chili Peppers once on the lawn. So
I fell asleep at Kid Rock.
Yeah. I've seen Kid Rock. I think I've seen him twice. Way back when he was I
saw Page and Plant. That was fucking awesome.
That
96.
What was your favorite concert ever?
Stone Temple Pilots at the then Trump Marina Grand Ballroom.
Excellent.
It was general admission. We got there a couple hours early. Got front row. I got a drumstick. Joe Kelly had a disposable camera. This is how far back we're going. Scott Weiland took the fucking camera up on stage and took a selfie of himself.
No shit.
Joe's got the pictures. I'll have to see if I can get
them. Yeah. Put that up.
Gave the camera back to him. It was fucking unbelievable. It was the
best
show.
Excellent.
And they opened with Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Which for me is like,
yeah,
they came out and did the 4 fucking notes. I'm like, there's no fucking way this is happening.
You should have just left right there. Did you run back? Ran to the bathroom, was fucking smacking the reins. Like, oh my God, Scotty Weiland's doing fucking fine.
I just did it right there. I just pulled it out.
Oh yeah, it's fucking. It's like, why do you think we gave him the camera?
Right, exactly.
Damn, that beats my Scott Weiland story. I just know a guy that I was locked up with that smoked crack with him.
That's a pretty good story too.
Oh shit. Balls.
I seen them with I seen him with Velvet Revolver with Slash.
Yeah.
Yes. Saw that.
It was also the same day I saw a guy defecate on the lawn at the Camden Amphitheater, John, or whatever it's called. Also, many sponsor names that have changed, corporate sponsor names that have changed, right? A venue that has had many corporate sponsor names that have changed over the years.
The Tweeter Center. It'll always be Tweeter Center.
Oh,
Tweeter.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I worked there, that's what it was called. Tweeter.
A motherfucker was shitting right on the lawn, dude. It was one of them MMR
and the barbecues.
The MM barbecue joint. So it's like, gates open at 11:30 a.m. or whatever. So people were drinking fucking dude. And but like, I don't know who was on the earlier half of the bill. Like, I didn't really care. I think we were only there to see that year. It was them, and then the headliner was Alice in Chains with William Duvall, the black guy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we'll go see them. And I think that's right when their that first album, that iteration of the band's first album came out. The Black Give Us Way to Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got there kind of late, and there was no toilet paper of any kind in any bathroom anywhere.
Oh my God.
Concessions was like, the food was fucking out. The only thing they had was like French fries and dookie shits on the lawn. It's just fucking shit, dude.
I saw the Black Crowes with Jimmy Page there, and that was a great fucking show. When they were
Did he come out? Did Page came out with them too? Did a couple numbers, or was it like?
No, that was the show. It was he recorded an album with them, and then they toured with it. It's all Zeppelin covers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that was good.
Rad. Yeah, it was really good. I got lost. I lost everybody. I was just fucking dancing with anybody I could find, and then I found everybody.
Dude, that's a fucking hard question. What's the best concert? Like, there's all different kinds of experiences.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
Rage at the Garden was fucking insane.
Yep.
That was fucking absolutely insane. I seen Clapton at the Garden and had like super high expectations going into that, and then which was cool in and of itself, but then like Gary Clark was the opener. Gary Clark Jr. was the opener for him, and he fucking tore that motherfucker down. Like, he played as loud or louder than anyone I've ever heard, but not loud just for the sake of being loud. It was like loud, and you could still hear the clarity in every note. And I was like, damn, that motherfucker can play.
Yeah.
Which is also a super cool experience too, because sometimes like there's been times when I've gone and shown up early. That's more as I've gotten older, and I've shown up and seen the opener and been more blown away by the opener, or times, or the complete opposite, right? Like, I've seen My Morning Jacket, who's my favorite band currently or whatever, like, they opened for Pearl Jam in 2006, and I definitely wasn't ready for them in 2006. I can tell you that, because I fucking shanked a dude in the parking lot, and they are not talking about doing any of that. They're talking about just love, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm out there fucking poking a motherfucker up, you know what I mean? So sometimes we're not ready, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe wherever we're at, like, and maybe sometimes we'll never be ready, because Jim's not gonna love Pearl Jam, just like I'm never gonna like Green Day. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
Gotcha.
Right.
There's a road. There's a reason that you're on the boulevard of broken fucking dreams. Fucking Billy Joe Armstrong.
One of the best concerts was I'm a metalhead, so I go to all metal shit. Like, Rammstein was phenomenal.
Oh man.
Even though you don't understand a word they say, because it's all in German, the theatrics of the show and everything going on, and the stage, and there's just fire and 60-foot test tubes of aliens and shit. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely insane.
Hold, please. Dude, you know what's fucking insane? Is that when Big Dave fucking describes Rammstein, he's like, I'm not really a big music guy. He's like, but dude, fucking, I went and seen them. He's like, and then Q, it's exactly how you just said.
Literally.
Word for fucking word.
That stadium was warm from the amount of fire, and it's an experience. You can't understand a word they're saying, that it's all in German, but the experience and everything that's going on, it was absolutely incredible. Just either last year or year before, saw Lamb of God and Pantera. Phenomenal. I saw Pantera Slayer. Ridiculous. I mean, I've seen Slipknot 19 times, so that's kind of getting old. But Rammstein was it's giving me chills. It's literally giving me chills.
Somebody asked me a while ago, they were like, "Have you ever seen Zakk Wylde?" I said, "I seen Zakk Wylde 25 fucking years ago, dude. Before everybody before everybody knew who the fuck he was." Yeah, they're like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, probably." I mean,
with Ozzy or with Black Label Society.
Black Label first, and then I seen him with Oz.
With Oz, gotcha. Yeah.
Right. And then didn't they go on? Weren't they on a tour with him? Or like, did they play, or were they on a couple of bills or something?
I mean, I saw him when I was working at the Tweeter at Ozfest when he was with Black Label.
Yeah, all right, that's what it was then. Yeah. Right? Black Label Society was on the Ozfest tour, right?
Yeah, they were like number like 2 or 3, like right before Oz. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm trying to remember who was on that year. Fuck, then all that, fucking Rob Zombie. I got high with Rob Zombie before.
Really? Nice.
And fucking when he still had his dreads, he was fucking them stinky ass fucking dreads. Fuck. I forgot a lot too, dude. Like, even dumb, like, even ones like I've already shared at Maroon 5, and like when I was getting ready with take my niece and my sister, and I'm like, yeah, Maroon 5, all right, it'll be cool for the experience. And then I was like going through Recall, and I'm like, damn, I've actually seen him twice. Like, I seen him at Live Aid, you know what I mean? Like,
I lost him.
That's like every other act or whatever. So I don't know that was that just me?
I think
you're glitching.
You're frozen. Your face right now looks like you're taking a shit.
Or you're really, really deep in thought.
And there he goes. And he's love Billy's technical issues. And he's out.
And he's out. Yeah, from working at the Tweeter, I think I did 3 years of Ozfest, and we always had to be like ready right before the headliner. So like I would get to like pop out and see like 1 or 2 songs like every like half hour from somebody, just kind of like, oh, I like these guys, I'll go check in.
Right.
But we had to get, ready, because right before the headliner, everyone would come get drinks for the final. So, so we would load up. So usually right before, like we knew what time the headliner was coming on, so we could be like prepared for them.
Right.
And then as soon as that rush was over, we'd hurry up to clear down so we can go catch like the last like maybe 3 or 4 songs of the headliner. So that's like where I saw Ozzy so many times, just from working there.
Right.
Yeah.
At the Tweeter Hannah Center.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw so many good shows there. I mean, we used to go see fucking Steve Miller every year.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, actually, no, I'm lying. I did see Steve Miller, but not here, at the PNC Art Center in Holmdel.
Another great show that I wasn't really expecting. I took both my daughters to see Zach Brown Band. I
They were
saw
good.
it twice. Great, like great,
They
sound
put on a
great.
they put on a good show, right? Like, and
Yeah,
they entertain well.
very much so. Like they do a thing where it's like the progression of them, like their first stage setup looks like a little shitty bar in Georgia. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
like their second setup was like an outdoor backyard, somebody's, 21st birthday party. And then
yeah.
their third setup was like the big grandstand with 40 musicians and they're just all jamming. It was excellent. Excellent. Wasn't expecting it, and it was well worth going to see. And that's what like got me into them more was seeing them live. Like I know like three or four of like their major like radio songs,
Mm-hmm.
but by seeing them live, like my daughters know like they knew every song. They're like, oh, this song's off this album, this song's off this album. And I like went and downloaded the album, and I'm like, wow, it's really good.
Yeah, that happens too. Sometimes you're like the dead, right? Like their their live their live stuff, their live show is where it's at. Like trying to,
Yeah.
like you said in the beginning, like it's a disservice to try and play a fucking 3 minute thing where it's like you don't even they haven't even. It's just the intro. You know what I mean? Like letting them breathe in the thing or trying to recreate what they do live in a studio just doesn't work. But
Yeah.
I've also said that on the opposite of that, Fish is like a jam band, right? And I unpopular opinion, I like their studio joints better, dude.
Better. Yeah. I can't stand when you go see someone in concert and for their like their artistic whatever, they change the song live than what you're used to hearing like, off their CD or off the radio or whatever, and you're like, this isn't what I came to hear. Like
Yeah.
I came to hear that, not what you're
Free bird.
like,
fucking, yeah. David Byrne does that sometimes. Like it'll sound different. Like when I went and seen him a couple years ago. Actually, I don't know, probably 2018 now, something like that.
Talking Heads, David Byrne.
Yeah, but it was just David Byrne or whatever. Like not with them or whatever. But like, and that was different. I would say that's like you either really got to be into the Talking Heads or like you're kind of into the Talking Heads and hit like that was more like a production, like a stage show, not like with pyrotechnics like Rammstein, but like how he choreographed everything and like the fucking way that he had the stage set up and that was like performing. That was more a performance art kind of deal in that show. So like to get back, I don't know, man. I don't know what's the best one. They're all different and unique. Like I don't know. I'm still pretty far out but the last trip I had in San Fran, that was just completely fucking different. Like when people have said like, what do you think? I said, I just had a different unique quality about it. Like there was also stuff like I said this to my grandma. She's like, well, what was it? And I was like one part was like, hey, I used to just read about all of that sort of shit, like just the city or like the fucking artist, like Jeff, like the Airplane and fucking and the Dead and shit. And I'm like, and then I grew up a little bit and like followed in their footsteps as far as just doing drugs and then doing crime. And then, I never thought I would even be able to get out there. You know what I mean? So then to like go out there and then kind of experience the shit sober to be able to take it all in mentally and like go down, have coffee in the same coffee shops that like Ginsberg wrote poetry and like just beat down about stuff that's kind of still happening now. All of it, just all of it was just that. And then on top of like fucking Billy Strings came out and fucking, Sturgill Simpson came out and fucking jammed. Like, yeah, that was probably the pinnacle as far as that. But then there's all kinds of other ones.
Like a band like that has been around so long like that, dude, like, do they play the same set list each time?
No.
Like, you're almost like expecting like they're gonna play
it's
this.
Never been
this,
it's never been the same.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like because like all the times I've seen Slipknot, I
know what's coming.
I know what's like they're gonna fade from this and go into this, and then they might switch the next song, but I know if they play this song, they're going into this song, and it's like, all right, that's.
Now there are certain times like because they've had a fucking 60-year career, so they're like as far as the Dead, there's times where they're like in this mid 60s they were a psychedelic band, and then from like 68 to 71 they were a fucking rock band, right? And like I've sent my cousin stuff because he's not really a Dead fan, but he loves the Allman Brothers, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, Allman Brothers don't exist if the Dead doesn't happen. What do you mean by that? I sent him one. He's like, holy shit. I said, yeah. I said, and then 72 hits, they go over to Europe, and then they go from like the rock band into more like jazz, prog rock kind of, right? And then, the keyboard player dies, and then they change, and then they shift, and then they come into the 80s, and it's more like a bluesy feel. So, yeah. No, the set lists are never the same. But they used to, if it was an outdoor show, they would do like things where at sunset they would play Fire on the Mountain. So they would time they would time the sunset to coincide with when they were playing that.
Oh, that's dope.
And then the sun would, stuff, there would be shits like that. Or like sometimes they would play Scarlet Begonias into Fire on the Mountain, and those two would coincide.
Mm-hmm.
One would go into the other. But that's the whole why you would have to go see them live. And to reiterate in the beginning, not about copyright, they were like one of the first to. Now, we'll understand this. I'll explain this for the younger generation. Tapers were people that would go and bootleg the concert. They would, before we all have the access to it now, but back then there was, a guy would, have a fucking draw tape in his
jacket, yep.
a fucking tape recorder in his jacket, dude, and would go. So they were like, fuck it. One of the things that set them apart was people would go in and tape them, and then fucking they would bootleg the tapes and pass it out. So like the way they were looking at it was like, it's kind of like free advertising, dude. And then that's kind of what helped them spread throughout colleges, because people were like, yo, did you like that one? Here, listen to this. What's this? Oh shit, this is fucking. And then they would exchange the fucking different. That's why they had, somebody said recently, did you go on to their fucking, have you ever seen their Spotify thing? It's 7,000 pages long. Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, because they recorded every fucking concert they've ever done. It's like, I think they did like 3,300 shows or something like that, dude. Oh. Fuck, nuts. Dude.
And because everything was different, it was like, oh, did you hear the show in Texas? Oh, no, here's this. Did you see the show in Philly? Oh, no, here's this. Did you see the show in Miami? Oh, here, listen to this. Because it was
all of the ones that were supposed to, like, this is a joke with them too. All the ones that they were supposed to play really well at, like they did one at the pyramids in Egypt, like on a spring solstice or something. So the fucking moon and the fucking Orion galaxy, the fucking Will Smith was there too. The galaxy was on Orion's belt and it all lined up. And if you ask them, they're like, nah, we played horribly. We sounded like shit. It just came out horrible. And then one down the street, like just a random pickup John is like, they fucking
They're playing in an alley in Soho, and it's the greatest they've ever sounded.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I fucking dig music, dude. Like fucking Russell from Stillwater. Fucking Almost Famous. I'm on drugs. I dig music. Famous last words. I dig music.
3-0 Flyers.
Nice.
Oh, I think Shark might have went to the game the other night. I think he's at a fucking some kind of, I don't know. He's in Vegas for something, work or something. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Or doing gay things. I also said, oh, that's interesting. He's out there at the same time as the AVN. He's not. That's next week, right?
Yeah, I believe it's this upcoming weekend.
I did say something. I'm like, oh, going out. You know, AVNers are going on. Did you know that? He's like, really? I said, mm-hmm. He's like, you know what else is going on? I said, what? He's like, Flyers. And I'm like, not quite as cool considering you can see them at least 41 times right down the street, dude. I said, you're in Vegas. You should. Yeah, but it's not the same time. I know he had said maybe he was going to go. I know he was probably hoping that I was going to wear one of the Grateful Dead shirts that he wore tonight. I didn't. I wore this one, the one that his brother got me for Christmas from the actual band. Not one that we made. But he did give me that broken clock.
At least it's right twice a day.
Yeah, he did give me that broken clock. Yeah, and I kept trying to figure out why. I'm like, dude, did I not do this right? No, it's because whoever whittled the back or whatever put the battery in, like it's on an angle, bro. It's like this. It's like
because he was stoned when he did it.
I asked him too. I was like, yo, did you buy that or did you make it? He's like, nah, man. I made it.
Yeah, whoever made that was saying 3 of them at the time. He was trying to carve the one in the middle.
Yeah. Fucking.
That adds to the ambiance.
Nah, it was cool. Like, I put it in the room in the shrine to myself. It actually fits right in the Natty Championship trophy. I didn't even have to hang it. I'm sure I'm probably gonna catch shit for hanging it on the fucking bookshelf because I don't think that's gonna fly for when someone else has to come in and do their work meetings, which are a lot different than mine. That's why you'll notice this shelf is always empty in the top ones because the ones we're not allowed to show. Because all the books are not allowed to show. You know, like Bromstein and stuff. All the German books are over there, dude.
We know what German book you're talking about.
Yeah. Mein Kampfowitsch, dude.
Man, I haven't done my sound effects in so long. I can't remember where the fuck they're at.
Oh, here's Anthony Kiedis. I think we keep mostly just keep a lot of the music genre. Duff McKagan, that was a fucking crazy one, dude. That dude's fucking drank so much his fucking, what is his pancreas explode or something?
Exploded.
Yeah. The guy woke up, he's like, I'm fucking got this pain in my side. And I'm like, oh, God, I think it's gas. And his fucking pancreas exploded.
His pancreas turned to mashed potatoes.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that was fucking sick. Fuck. Duh. I got a new one out there. The Cameron Crowe. I guess it's an auto bio. I guess it's his auto bio. He's the one that did Almost Famous and wrote Fast Times and directed the movie Signals.
Almost Famous was almost like a semi-autobiography, a loose autobiography. Yeah. So that should be. I'll check that out. I guess I should have bought it, right? Shit. Speaking of books, I actually bought a book for the first time since college.
Okay.
It is called As a Man Thinketh.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to read this bitch.
Oh, thank you for sharing the video you posted maybe a week or two ago about you're like, this is the perfect explanation of
My job
or whatever, your job.
Yeah.
So was in the locker room on Sunday, and I see the fucking kid, and he's like fucking staring at the ceiling tiles, and I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I'm like, are you planning your escape? Are you looking for a hatch or something or what? And he's like, oh no, I was blowing this vape and I didn't want to blow it in the sprinkler. And I'm like, that's not how that works, dude.
Wait a minute. You just somebody you don't know. You just asked them.
No, I know.
Know.
He's on my team. Yeah, he's my fucking liney. I'm just fucking staring at the fucking ceiling like when a dog, like when a master comes home and a dog's waiting at the top of the steps and it's fucking like side heading. Well, he's like fucking, he's staring at the fucking acoustic ceiling tiles, like, and I'm like, yeah, what are you doing, dude? I didn't want to blow the vape, and I was just making sure that like it didn't. I was like, well, A, maybe go outside and do that, and you don't have to worry about it, and B, you don't have to worry about it because that's not how that works.
That works off the heat.
I was like, yeah, and I quickly in my mind referred to your video and sounded exactly like I knew what I was talking about. I'm like, nah, man, that's a bulb in there and it reacts to heat, not smoke.
You might set the smoke detectors off, you blow enough vape, but
yeah. I was like, do you want to? I was like, even if you sprinklers ain't gonna go on, even if you pull that alarm. I was like, go ahead, pull it.
Audible. It's an audible alarm. No one.
They said you want to test it out? Pull the fucking alarm, dude. I'll wait with you and just tell them that we were doing an experiment. Disprove Chestnuts video, dude. Fuck. Damn, we ate up a whole hour just talking about nonsense. Well, not a whole hour because I think my fucking internet dude, it was doing so good. I fucking reset the fucking modem or router or whatever that thing's called too.
Yeah. Yep.
Or it was just a side effect of jamming square pegs in round holes. Who knows?
It could have been a combination of both.
Did we have anything pressing?
No, I didn't. As usual, didn't really prepare, but we should prepare.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for 6 years. Well, eventually we'll get to it.
Oh, I did want to mention that a couple of days ago was the anniversary of the start of the show. I saw.
Oh, last something or other.
Was it Monday?
Maybe Friday.
I saw a Facebook post saying that it was the first show. It was like in my memories.
Let me see.
Kudos to you boys.
January 20th. Or
6 years of absolute nonsense.
That's kept me entertained for 6 fucking years.
And now now you're on the show. Look at that. Dreams do come true.
January 16, 2020 was our first show.
Friday. Okay. Yeah.
And then it launched on we recorded Thursday and dropped Friday that night or Friday or something maybe.
And then COVID.
Yeah, shortly thereafter. Yeah, because I believe episode 9 was called "Chuck Got the Rona." At the end of in real time, we got news that Charles Barkley got the coronavirus. Yo, somebody asked me today. That was like, "Yo, what's a Christ crispy treat?" And I'm like, "Huh? What the fuck are you talking about?" And they were like, "Were you going through my bag of candy in the back or something?" And they were like, "No." Like, well, where did you hear that? And they were like, "You." I was like, "What do you mean, me?" Like, I was going through the episode titles from your show, and I was like, "Oh, we said that Christ crispy treat."
Yeah.
I was like, "Was it around Easter?"
Man, I don't remember that one.
It was April of last year. I said, "Was it around was it around Easter? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, that was us.
Now, when did you guys go to YouTube? Was that from day one?
No.
40 somewhere in episode 40ish.
Yeah, we got the ability to start recording.
But it was some of the first couple was a little spotty though, right? Like
yeah,
working shit out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 40 something now. And then consistent they are like probably 70, I think, maybe 70 or 80 ish.
Yeah.
I don't know. What number is this?
220, 230.
230. Holy shit. We're almost at 250, dude. That's fucking crazy. Who the fuck is listening to
I don't know.
us?
We had 237 downloads last week, which is pretty good.
Oh, really?
How many were from how many were the Des Moinesians?
Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm watching the Flyers. They just gave up 2 goals. Now they're up 3-2. They got up 2 goals in less than a minute. This is beautiful. 271 downloads last 7 days. And let's look at the map. Where are we looking?
My first week there was like 230 from Des Moines.
Des Moines.
21. I know who that is.
21 from Elk Grove Village, wherever that is, somewhere in the Midwest.
Some of that is
one from Budapest or Bucharest.
Bucharest.
Yeah.
Bucharest.
Elk Grove Village is in Illinois.
Texas, 2 from LA.
And Council Bluffs, Iowa. Iowa and Des Moines is probably through White Jimmy Rollins people.
Sure.
Our boy Coach Adam. Big fan.
Oh, I got to get my oldest daughter a hoodie before she heads out to college, so we can expand out to the Ohio region.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Let's
we know a guy.
Past 6 months. Yeah, I mean we were hot in India over the past 6 months.
Woo.
Hot.
Really?
Yeah, a lot from Brazil, Chile, Kigali in Africa.
Kegels?
Like South Africa. Yeah, I mean we're worldwide now, boys.
Fucking international, baby.
Cool.
When
did my residuals start coming in, dude?
Hong Kong.
Yo, the young buck asked me today. He's like, "Yo, are there like rules and stuff?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He's like, like stuff you can and can't say. I'm like,
no.
Do I look like I fucking follow rules?
Do we look FCC regulated?
I said, yeah. They said there was 2 when we first started, and I fucked that up big time.
Couldn't say the R word.
Yeah,
well,
and the F word.
The F word, really?
Not that one.
Oh, that one.
Yes. Isn't it funny I have to go through your Rolodex of derogatory things? That's just recently, right? That's just 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Is there any in Ireland?
No.
No, because all the traffic in Ireland just gets
that's all
to Britannia.
Yep.
No one, not in Antarctica, huh? That's odd.
No, not in Antarctica, but we're hot in Asia.
I'd like to break through the ice wall down there.
Yeah, if we can get one listen from Antarctica, and we'll have
That would
we'll
complete
have
the that would
every continent. Yep.
every continent.
We got some in Australia.
Yep. Right
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, and they
Beautiful.
don't always and there's more. They don't always pop up because we have friends that live there and were listening for a while. So
New
Oh, dope.
Zealand.
yeah, that's healthy past 6 months. Because a lot of the other areas that some of the countries that don't, like China doesn't show up on the map, but they'll show up in the track.
Gotcha.
Like some of the communist countries won't like pop up.
Yeah, we had some China.
Are they? Is it coming up? Hong Kong?
Dude, if
No,
we-
I mean they're
if
they're
we
on
get
there on
one
the
little
numbers.
blip in North Korea, it's over.
that would be cool too.
That would be awesome.
The supreme leader?
Is
Oh,
Is that North Korea right there?
No,
I
over
know
next to
Up.
Japan. Nope,
Up.
out here.
right there. That little
Yeah.
dick. That little
Yep.
that little Asian peninsula dick right there is Korea.
All right. Enough with the history lesson. We're over.
That's a geography, but yeah, all right.
Well,
Shout outs to you.
Shout out to you, boys.
Later.
Hasta la
We'll be
luego.
back.